Hey guys, welcome back to For the Culture. So in today's episode, we have another guest. Same guest. We're so lucky she blessed us twice. Anyways, we wanted to hear her. We wanted her here.
It's okay. We did
for a specific reason because we know that Hannah
should have been a lawyer.
No,
I think she likes to argue.
She loves to argue. There we go.
And
she should be on debate.
And also, this topic,
there's a lot to argue about.
And we argue about this a lot because we have different perspectives. So we just wanted to bring that conversation here.
Exactly. Bring it to the table of discussion.
I wanted to see what you guys also had to say.
Exactly, yeah. So you guys can respond in the comments with us. Let's get started. So recently in Italy, there's been a new law passed that a child can also get their mother's last name. How do you guys feel about that?
Heard.
I don't like it.
You don't like it, really? See, I don't actually want to do this episode because now I'm just gonna be mad at you. Traditional?
Yeah, I like the tradition. Why do y'all want to change things so bad?
Well, let's talk about why was it like that though?
Why do you want to change it? Can I say something?
Me, this is a scam.
No, because I know what you're about to say.
No.
Can I say something before you say that? I think it shouldn't even be a law. If they want to take their mom's last name, go ahead and take it. But the fact that people really had to fight over this, I don't think is that serious. I'm sorry.
Actually, in America, we can always do that, right?
I just feel like there's more important topics
That's
to
what
be
I'm saying.
thinking about.
If
If you want your mom's last name, go ahead, have at it. But me personally, I would stick with the traditional
last name
because it's more biblical.
For me, what I was gonna say at first was that the mother's last name, if we're talking about equality and all that stuff, the mother's last name is still a male. When you think about it, it's the dad's last name.
Yeah,
you know. So the mom, the mother, is still never getting the credit. So if that's what we're talking about, you're still being finessed, but not finessed.
I think
but
you guys are looking too much into it, though.
But wait.
I'm not that pressed personally. I think people should be able to choose. Go ahead.
So wait, in Italy before, they were never allowed.
I guess.
Okay, so if that was the truth, imagine the father was some terrible person. You know how people, you know what I'm saying?
Deadbeat father.
The way they have, deadbeat father, or it was rape or something like that. The mom, imagine she was forced to still keep his name, even though he's not.
Maybe that's not the case. Honestly, that doesn't even make sense. It shouldn't even be a law. No, you can't take your mom's last name. Just do whatever you want.
So it's not about the fact that it's even it's still a man's name, whatever. But it's at least it's her family, her side, when the dad is not involved or
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
But I think I forgot what I was gonna say.
Wrap it up.
Do you have any opinions about that, or you don't care?
I kind of want to keep my last name anyways.
So you agree with the traditional?
I love my last name. I mean, in Habasha, you actually don't change your last name, so I love my last name.
I think we all agreed the fact that shouldn't even be a law.
But what about would you want your kid to have your husband's first name? Because it's traditional.
Better.
That rhymes.
Whichever sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm not that crazy about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I personally think that at this point, if we're arguing, if it had to be fought for, we're just looking. We're bored. We're looking for something to fight about.
I think the issue is that the issue is the fact that they wouldn't in Italy, the fact that they didn't allow the mom to take. I mean, the child to take the mom.
It's not really about the. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I was just saying I know people here that have their mom's last name because they don't know their dad or something like that, and it's it is what it is. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's Italy and it's it's illegal. You can't have your mother's last name. But yeah, I'm just not too pressed.
I might be wrong too, honestly. I don't know. But I know it's a new law that was passed and they made it a big deal.
I think in America you can hyphen it. You could be
Yeah.
In America you can make your name whatever you want.
That's true. You can change it to whatever.
Name?
But I think my thing is thinking more in general, why do we even use the male's name? Because I know the reason why they try to keep the same last name in the families for what is that thing called? Genealogy? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? When you try to look back into history and figure out who's parent. I don't know what it's called. Yeah. But I'm just from the start, that's where I want to question it. Mm-hmm. Who decided the father was the person who bears the last name when it could be the mother who bared the child for 9 months? That's all I have to say. Anyways.
For me, I think
Sorry.
I've never really sat down and thought of this because I didn't think this would be an argument that would ever occur. But for me, like when I think back into the Bible, they didn't have last names, but they were known by like
Father.
the dad's family. I think you should do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Sorry, really quick. Anyways, I probably will take my husband's last name, and I have my kids take my husband's last name.
You're saying your husband's last name?
Yeah, but.
Or you want to argue about this?
I'm saying women should have the option in those cases where it's
that
like I don't want.
It shouldn't
to
be a
know
law.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's all.
All right, moving on. So who should pay on the first date?
Whoever asks.
Really?
Yes. If I ask and it's the first date, I'm paying.
Yeah, but I'm never asking so him.
Yeah,
literally.
that's what I'm saying. But it's time to meet the man.
If I was to like, would you go on a date with me? You're right.
So when should you start paying?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think
But
he
wait, let's
should
go to the
still
first.
offer.
Let's stick with the first date.
I think okay, yeah. Whoever asks, but if I asked, he should still offer.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
I feel like I could like if he
Yeah,
doesn't
you're right,
offer, it's like
It's on
okay,
me, you're right.
But if he does offer, I'm be like, I see you.
If he doesn't offer, I feel like I would think maybe he didn't want this. You know, like
Or he didn't enjoy it.
like he just did it because the free food.
Dang.
Dang, wait for
Why are you
it.
looking at me?
Say, I think it's also cultural because in Paris they are very, I guess, equality equal whatever,
Yeah.
and so they think that you should split it.
No.
Yeah.
I think.
For me, there's no splitting. It's either I pay or you pay.
No, it's
If
like
I pay, you're never gonna see me.
Oh, okay.
You just said if I asked.
If I ask, yeah, but I'm saying if we go together and you're like, let's
he
split it, or
asks.
you're like, or he's like, doesn't put his card out, I'm paying, I'm blocking you.
I feel like it's, yeah, obviously that's most of my preferences, but like, I think some people, I guess, if they don't mind being the relationship, you know what I'm saying?
the man.
Yeah.
That we were talking about.
I did
But
that
me
one time.
personally,
I was
Okay.
offering. I was like, oh, look.
But you didn't really mean it?
Yeah, and then he was like, at first he was like, nah, it's okay. I was like, it's the Habesha in me.
Yes.
You know, I kind of want to argue, and I was like,
I
no,
don't
it's
mean
okay.
it at all, though.
And then he was like, you want to pay for real? I was like, oh.
You got serious?
I know. I was like, yeah. And he
like-
said, okay. And he put his card and my card, and gave it to her. I
Oh,
was
like split it.
Like, why would we ever want to pay for real? It's just I'm lying. Like, I'm trying to look nice.
So what do you think is better, to like fake it or just to be like, okay, he got it?
I think I would fake it.
It's just, it's just so
I
embarrassing.
would ask once. I'd be like,
Yeah,
"You
once.
sure?"
I'd be like,
And, yeah. Okay.
But you know when you're like, it's the Habesha, you want to
Yeah,
argue
I feel like you have to make a
You
scene.
need to win, like, man, just stop. Like,
but
I can't fight.
following to Hermella's question, so when do you pay? Let's say you guys are dating.
Oh, if we're dating, then we can take turns or something.
Yeah.
Or like we can
Turns.
split it sometimes. Like it's not.
Yeah.
I never know
I feel
when
like turns
to.
is-
If we're already in the relationship.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, then if you guys are going on dates, when does he stop paying?
when
Like,
you're his girlfriend.
3, 4.
3, 4 dates.
I don't know.
And then you
Before we
ask.
start splitting.
Or whenever he lets you pay.
Lets
Whenever
you?
He's not gonna
whenever-
let you. What if he
whenever-
doesn't?
If he doesn't let me, then keep do what you're doing.
What?
The paying situation is very awkward.
There was this one girl that I heard her say, it was from TikTok. She said that she never like paid for anything. Like from the jump. She went on the first date. He got her the food, dinner, and then he was like, let's go get ice cream. He's like, I got the food, you're not gonna get ice cream? She's like, no. And ever since, like, they're married now.
Is that the girl that explains?
That's their relationship. That's like, you know what I mean? It's not that
He
she
doesn't
doesn't
pay?
want to. No, she doesn't pay.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
like
sad.
sometimes
But
I
like,
don't mind.
I think,
off,
like, I don't think it's that she doesn't want to, but she like
what she
created
believes
that
in.
like a man should
Environment,
pay.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't
That's-
know.
that's-
That
that's
makes me
not
feel
right.
weird.
It's like I've seen a lot of girls like that. Have you guys seen the girls like sprinkle?
No.
What?
It's so funny. But yeah, she just basically she believe in like if he asks you to provide for anything, like you need someone else. Like basically she believes
That's
like he is the
crazy.
provider.
No.
Which I support it. Like good for you. I don't think I'm that strong. I would
Yeah.
love to be where you're at. But I think it's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
I just feel it's a very awkward thing. But have you guys ever seen when guys they go on a date or something and then not on a date or like fast food places, right? And they're in line to pay and he hugs you from behind.
Triggered.
He's holding you like
He's holding you like
he's holding you like this.
and you're in front of him and you have to pay.
Bro,
I know, that's why I said it.
I'm dead.
I hate that. I hate
I think
being
so, too.
forced. Like that. Stop. That was a situation where I didn't even want to eat.
Yeah.
I was there for the ride. And why am I paying for your food, basically, if I'm not even eating? Like, but it's a different situation. It's like, there's times where you're like, happily, yes, I want to, but that feels like a setup. Like, you're choking me. Now I have to, I'm right in front of the person. I have to give them my card.
I'm sorry, 20, what year is it? Like, I'm about to start being bold. I don't care anymore.
What?
I've never, like, I used to do that too, like, when it's like, they're
Be
like,
shy,
they're
kind
basically
of.
insinuating it's you. I'm about to buy, so you pay? Like,
I wish, but I know it's so hard.
I'm done. That was really mad.
Next question. Is there a double standard when it comes to how society perceives men and women?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh,
Who wants to take it?
In a negative way, right?
Oh,
yeah, I mean, there's a positive way.
Yeah.
I think double standard, yeah, it's like unfair.
Job wise, pay wise.
I feel like boys, what's the word? They get cut a lot of slack.
And they get to be free.
Starting from their
Their
moms.
kids. Oh yeah, exactly. When they're kids. Like, you know, like how everyone's like, boys will be boys. Oh, they're just being boys. Like, I feel like their behavior.
You have a little brother.
Yeah, you have more experience than I do.
Just don't,
Yeah. It was like, this is just like a silly like example.
Right.
But I was taught how to, I don't even remember being taught how to clean the bathroom, how to wash. I remember being taught how to wash dishes. But like just stuff like that, I don't remember being taught how to do it. I kind of just, my mom one day she was like, go clean your bathroom. And then I went with all the supplies, figured it out myself and like just cleaned it. And now this man is, my brother, is like about to be 18. He is a grown man. And we share the same bathroom and it's always Nani, go clean the bathroom. And the thing is, I'll tell him, okay, if I'm cleaning this half, like you're gonna go clean this half. And then he always goes to my mom, he's like, but I don't know how to clean it. And I'm like, are you joking? Like, what is gonna happen when you grow up and you leave this house? Like, are you just gonna be dirty, or are you just doing that because?
Yeah,
and moms are just.
He
like,
knows how to do
like
it.
Your mom is so like she knows you know how to do it. Like she knows you're responsible. She's like
yeah, and I know it doesn't come from like a bad place in my mom's heart. It's just I've seen it in every habisha, like every culture wise. The boys in the household, they're treated a little bit better than the girls, and it's just a lot of slack is cut for them.
That is so true.
When I was growing up, dating was no, like you don't even ask, you don't think about it, you don't like breathe next to boys, nothing. But now my brother, he's allowed to date. He talks about like girls open, which is great, and like I'm glad that environment is open,
Right.
because now when it's hot seat's turn,
Better be safe.
I'd be like, bring him home. Like I just think, just the environment. It's just created that way where like boys just get cut more slack, and it's not like an ill will intention from our parents. It's just that's just the way things has been.
I also think that's why they say like that boys mature later on. Is because it starts from there, you know.
Yeah, that was good.
I typically did that.
I just like something, guys. I just did.
You would say they're like 2 years slower than us.
Bro, not even 2.
Younger.
No,
yeah,
more.
That's
But
why
I think it's because it goes back from your baby from a young age. So
Even grown.
go ahead. No, we can go ahead.
I was gonna say grown men who are husbands. Like I've seen things where like
That makes me
They'll-
so mad.
no, they'll call their mom, but not even like how she was saying like cleaning and stuff like that. Like they'll purposely do it wrong, so that like the wife
are you serious?
just will do it. Yeah,
That
they
makes
won't
me
like
so
because
mad.
like say like your duty is to like clean like for the husband, right? He's supposed to clean like the bathroom, like whatever, but he's not cleaning it properly. He'll purposely do that so that the wife will just stop asking him, and then she'll just clean it.
No, you
so
can
she doesn't
keep
bother
cleaning
him.
until you learn how
You know
to
what I
clean
mean?
it.
That's so rude.
Like I don't know. I just feel like
have
sometimes
stuff like
men we don't hate men. I'm just
That
saying
feels evil, though.
they're enabled a little too much, and they're
It goes back to how you were raised,
You were
especially if you're a
raised.
mama's boy. Ooh.
yeah.
Do you guys feel like boys are like in society are just allowed to be more free? Like
for
just in this
sure.
conversation, I'm thinking like girls are always told like, oh, don't do that, don't wear that, whatever. But it's never like the boy. So I feel like I feel like girls probably overthink
I was
more
even
than
thinking.
boys.
I was even thinking
this
if a woman, like let's say I had a little brother, if I came and said I'm pregnant, And if my brother was to say I'm pregnant, I feel like I got a girl pregnant. I think there would be a difference.
For sure.
You know,
for sure.
You're a girl. You ruined your life. What are you doing? You know, like it wouldn't be the same.
That's a good point.
Like when Honey said like wearing stuff, it triggered me because like in my high school it was like modest is hottest. Like no, not like
No way.
it is hottest, but like it was like I remember I came in and I wore an off the shoulder top and I got like. She had a mic in front of everybody, like the dean, and she literally called me out in front of everyone. And I was actually trying to pull it up, but you know, it just slides down. And she called me out. But then there'll be boys wearing tank tops and short shorts throughout. Like you're not in the gym and you're still like doing this. They don't get called out for anything, and it's like
I don't understand how shoulders can be
and so
distracting.
And I remember we used to get pulled aside, like just the girls, and it would be like, oh, don't tempt your brothers in Christ. Like, okay, true. No. The thing is, like, true in your own heart, you know what's like. If you're wearing what you're wearing, like, if you're doing it to be seen,
like with a bad intention.
Yeah, with a bad intention. Okay, God, check your heart. But at the same time, we always forget the part in the Bible where Jesus said, if a guy is looking at a girl with lust, gouge your eye out. Like we forget that they need to have self-control too.
It's never
like,
him. It's always
it's
us.
always the girl.
Fingers always put it at the women.
Blame me.
That story in the Bible.
I did a presentation on this in senior year. Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, you guys want to know more? I mean, I sent on a thing. I like put on everyone's Chromebook, so everyone took part of my survey, and so many people chose the victim blaming answer,
which is
like basically it was about like rape and stuff like that. It was like. They chose like, yes, she should wear less clothes. I mean, more clothes, or yes, she should have not.
That's weird. Maybe you shouldn't have that mindset.
Yeah.
Right.
Start with that.
Revealing. That was like modest as hottest.
I've never heard that, but
I kind of like
that
it.
sounds so like
I like how it
in the
I know.
movies, like the cat, like the crazy ones are like modest one. Like it sounds crazy. Like it tend to scare me.
Should I just keep going?
I think so.
Okay.
If it comes back to you.
yeah,
Okay.
say it.
But nobody else has anything to add.
No, I think we all agree on this one.
Oh, I hate when I see like husbands. I'm all for, and I think we're gonna get to that. I'm all for like, you know, traditional like family and stuff. But then there's a point where, why is the wife always cooking? Why is she the one always cleaning? Why is she the one always with the kids? Like this is why is it like just for the woman to do? Like when I get married and have children,
I want to do it.
I will do it out of love.
Not because you tell me.
You know?
That's the thing.
Like, I'll do it out of love. And, like, those are my kids. I'll take care of my kids. I'll cook. I don't know if you want my cooking. But I'll clean, all that stuff. But then I also expect you to
Meet me halfway.
meet me
sit down
halfway.
and
Like, you know, like, give me a, like, kind of a break kind of thing. Like,
There was a video
I
on
don't like
YouTube
that.
where a mom, or TikTok, where a mom was literally crying on the phone because the dad, like she had to go to the store, and the dad was like, "You need to come back. Your kids are crying, and I don't know what to do." And it's been like 5 minutes since she left the house. I'm like,
Your kids.
our
you don't know how to,
Raise your own kids.
play with. And she was just like, "I just want you to have a relationship with them and play with them, like." You know, and he just like, I don't know how to do this. Just come back. Like, I'll do the grocery thing. I was like, okay. I think that happens a lot.
Okay, so kind of going to what Nani was saying, if your husband wanted to be a stay-at-home dad, would you be okay with that?
No. Sorry.
Really?
It depends. Wow. How about you, Ron?
Yeah, I don't know.
Really, guys? Okay, wait. Can I give you guys a scenario?
Yeah.
What if you guys are just like super rich off like doing the bare minimum work? Like you're not like slaving away or anything. You're just like super rich. You love what you do. You're making so much money where he doesn't need to, and he just wants to do it to like spend.
I mean, as long as he's still providing.
Okay, I was thinking more like, what if he's working remote?
Because why am I providing?
monetary?
And he's
So
with the kids, but you're at work. Like if you're working,
No, I think stay-at-home dad means
not working.
you're the
stay-at-home
one
means-
providing.
Yeah, you're bringing the money in. But wait, guys, if you guys are, if you're so rich where he doesn't need to,
I like being.
Because then I feel like I'm dominant, and then I feel like that would
But just-
trickle
but
over
like
to
all your-
everything that we
but
do.
how does that make you dominant? You're providing money, but that's it. He's still the man.
No, 'cause-
in every other situation, he's how you want him to be. Like,
It's like,
Sorry, I
if you
guess
think about it, it's like you gave birth, you kind of need that rest too. Not rest, but like stay at home.
No, but
and
I'm saying in this crazy scenario where you're just so like I don't know.
I'd rather him just be the provider.
So why isn't he working? If we're rich and I'm working still.
Because okay, I'm not agreeing with you, but what if he's rich? What if you're rich just because I don't know, you have a brand, right? And you guys are rich because of your brand.
Okay, so what is he?
Someone has to wait for has to be with the kids.
Oh,
I'm getting a nanny.
She's
I'm getting a nanny. I can't do this.
I believe
this is crazy.
he needs to be
my pride.
Unless there's like
something.
He's like, God forbid, like literally God forbid, if he's like injured or like he can't really function to work and stuff. That like 100%, like you have to, for better or worse, like you have to do what you have to do. But babes, if you are able, you need to be working.
So basically, like. It's either both parents need to work or the mom can only be stay at home.
Yes. But I wouldn't choose to be stay at home.
Guys, so wait. So do you guys think a stay at home wife does work?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so how is that him doesn't work?
Personally, the woman needs. I'm sorry, I don't care. That's about to be. That's gonna sound so wrong, but the woman needs to. Like, I want to be with my kids. I want to do the cleaning, the cooking, and all that. You need to go home. Go to work, come back, and. I'll cook for you.
But doesn't that kind of go with the situation you were just saying, like, of the woman, she left and he didn't know how to deal with his kids?
No, but still, you should know
No,
how to
I'm not saying don't have a relationship
kids.
with your kids. Still be with your kids, but I don't want to come back. Like, I don't want to be the provider for a family and you stay at, like, it just, for me, I'm sorry, I'm too,
because
I don't see it.
Me personally, I want a man that's dominant. I want a guy that knows how to lead
everything.
Me. I don't want to be the man. I just want to be a girl. I want to be a girly girl. Like, I want to be just pampered, like treated
a princess.
Yeah, but obviously I'm gonna be providing too, like some way somehow.
Right.
So yeah, I think in reality, obviously, I'm not gonna be that crazy rich while barely doing any work. So like I don't want him to just stay at home and I'm like full hours working and stuff like that. But in a scenario like that, like that's like the farthest scenario where I would be fine with it. Because I think you can be. I feel like that's just one thing, like money. Mm-hmm. But other ways you can still be like dominant, like as long as he don't take that into his personality and start acting like a girl. but in reality though, like unless one of us is crazy rich, like we're going to work together, babes.
Okay, so kind of going into being dominant, how do you guys feel about a submissive woman? Or being submissive?
I am her. I am she.
Her.
She
yes,
is
absolutely.
me.
We knew that. How about you?
I guess so, yeah, same.
Lost 3.
Same.
Yeah.
For me,
go
ahead. No,
sorry, it's a but I want to be the one cooking, cleaning, all that good stuff, but I don't want him to not do anything though. Like,
you don't want it to be expected for you.
Yeah, I don't want it to be an expectation. It's not an expectation.
Okay. But how often? Like, give me a percentage. What percentage are you doing it? What percentage is he doing it? Average guess.
Like, okay, I don't know. For example, like our bathroom. The bathroom that me and him share.
Yes.
I can clean 1 week, he can clean another week.
Oh,
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, no, but it's 50-50, but it's like, obviously, he's like, if I'm a stay-home mom, I'll do it most of the time. Like, I'll do, like, say, like, if I do, like...
Yeah, you're both...
Every scenario, you're both working, you're both making money, you're both coming home.
I would do, like... 65. I need him to do the rest. So I'll do more, but I still need him to do a little bit more too.
Yeah, I think if you're
I just don't want it to be.
It's like,
yeah,
what else are you doing?
I mean, yeah. But it's like, even if we're both working, I just don't want him to come home and, it's like, where's dinner? Like, you can do it too. You know what I mean? So that's what I think.
So
that's why I don't want that.
65-35?
Yeah, like I'll say, like some days I can't cook, I expect him to cook. Yeah. And some days he can't cook. Like
you want to, but he should also do it half the time.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
50-50.
saying.
So then, what's your definition of submissive?
What I'm saying is, I don't want a traditional Habesha man, right? Like, I feel like the older man, they don't know how to do anything. So they just expect their wives to do something. For me, it's because I feel like my way of showing love, my form of love is cooking for you, is like being submissive in a way where I'm providing too for the family.
Sorry. I just thought of something. Go ahead.
I know.
Sorry.
But anyways, I want to cook, I want to clean. Yeah, you're not expecting it, but for me, for myself, it's an expectation in my head, but I don't want you to expect it. You get it?
Okay.
In my head,
if
when
you
I
ever
come
were to
home,
switch up, he should be okay with it.
yeah, like if I come home and I'm like, I'm tired, I shouldn't say, can you go cook? He's like, okay, I got it. What do you want? Like, what should we eat tonight? Like, that should be, but mostly, I think I would like to do the, I would like to serve, you know, my kids, my husband, in that way.
But is it serving you?
I haven't seen it, so I can't tell you, like, you know, for sure if that's gonna happen.
Because if you're working, like, obviously if you're a stay-at-home mom,
let's say like I get off at 7 and he gets off at 5, right? You gotta pick up the kids, like they have to shower, you have to do all of that. I come back home, I'll just make dinner. You get it?
Okay, there's balance in that.
Yeah, I'm not saying I come home at 7, you come home at 5, and I clean I do everything. That's not what I'm saying, but I like that.
You like when a man like leads or whatever?
No, she likes serving.
I like when a man leads out, like financially, especially. I like when he leads like in a way where I feel secure when I'm like, but I want him to also feel secure when he's home. You know? I don't know what to say.
I get what you mean. Okay, so in my head, I thought you were like, he's not touching this broom.
No, absolutely
and
not.
you're working.
No.
Like, if you're at home mom, do
Thank you,
everything.
everyone.
God bless you.
Do you have a different definition of being submissive or submissive woman, whatever?
So I guess it's how we're
I know,
defining
we're
it. That's
defining
making it like.
But wait,
You know, but no, because everyone might have a different
It
definition.
has a negative connotation to it, though. Being a submissive, like people just think
Everybody
being
has a different definition.
Yeah, but mostly I think it's negative. You get it?
I guess it's like he's not touching the broom type of thing.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not saying that.
No,
It's
so
not even-
submissive is actually like
It's more like he's telling you, right? Like he's like
he's
not trolling. He's like he's letting you.
He's not saying anything. He's just like sitting at the table waiting for you to bring.
So wait, we're for some reason we're keeping it like kitchen and cleaning related, but submissive is also like say you have to make a family decision. It's like yes, what do you want to do?
We're sitting and we're talking about it.
I feel like submissive is like he's like more than
He
the
decides
server.
mostly.
He's like the decider, and you're looking up.
You just say
know how,
yes.
Like someone.
Yeah, if I agree, yes.
But you know how some
obviously.
girlfriends or whatever, they're like, I have to ask my boyfriend before I do it. Like even like going out, they're like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
oh, I don't know if like he'll let me go out. Like let me ask him before.
Or it's just like
That's what I'm saying. The let me part. That's
someone-
the part that I feel like the let me permission is what I go with submissive.
Or it's like how some wives are like ask your dad, like, or it's like looking to him for the final answer instead of like it's like we're equal. Let's discuss it. Come up with an answer. It's like I trust your opinion.
Okay, for that, I think it should be shared. Like even if my kid was like, I want to go out, you'd be like, okay, let's talk with your dad and we're gonna come up with an answer together. But the kitchen thing and everything, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, I was gonna say I forgot. Submissive has a lot of other things. Okay, were you gonna say something?
My definition of I think we have submissive like in this horrible like definition because of what we've seen growing up and like when we think submissive like we also have to think like I think about it biblically like when the Bible says women submit to your husbands but man like a lot is required of the man too. He has to love like Christ, like he has to lead like Christ. So for me, when I think submissive, it's truly out of love. Like I love you, and I don't mind cooking. I don't mind cleaning. I don't mind watching like the kids. But because you love me too, you're not gonna let me slave away. Like we're gonna kind of share that, but I'm not gonna keep a tally because to me it won't even seem like anything. And then you going out and working those hard hours, like it's not gonna seem like anything to you because of the love and like the things like the responsibilities we're sharing. When it comes down to like making decisions, I do believe that